Yo, what's up, traders? Today I want to talk about some things that I noticed in the charts as the last few days. It's stuff that I've pretty much used to get like all my payouts, like over 50 payouts in the course of 2 years. And I just want to see if I can teach you guys what I'm seeing and how you can implement it yourself in your own trading, possibly. If you like this sort of content of me just going over the charts, what I see, letting me know through comments or whatever is very much appreciated. Leaving a like, subscribe, and all the good stuff, and joining the Discord is all very much appreciated. So without further ado, I really did like the price action on EURUSD lately. And even though I didn't take home a lot of the money on it, I pretty much I could have had two times a 5x trade, and I'll explain to you how easy those were actually to get and why I kind of slipped the ball on it a little bit. One was really unfortunate. The other one had a little thing about it as well, which made it a little bit more difficult. But overall, the price action was super clean, super simple to understand. And were it in different conditions for me, I would have taken them 100% and would have made money. It's like trades that I've taken in the past and made money on as well. So basically, it's all about, for me, finding areas of interest in combination with price action and specifically candlestick reading. Basically, you have to understand what candlesticks really tell you, what their story is, like what they mean. So identifying certain rejection candlesticks is massive, but also like the finer details about candlesticks. Like for instance, the what comes to mind is this daily candlestick basically just failing to close just above the previous one is already like a huge sign. It might look small, but to me, it failing to close above the previous day is just a massive red flag. And then in combination of it being on top of an area, it's just for me like a huge sign where the next days will likely be bearish. Even though maybe some people, if you take this back, if you go replay and start new, whatever, if you see this, I can imagine newer traders would possibly think, oh, we're going up. Look, it's trending, it's going up, right? Yeah. Um, but it's all about like the nuances. It's all about the finer details sometimes, Sometimes it's just screaming what it's about to do. Sometimes you just need to read it a little bit clearer. How can I get out of this? Leave. So yeah, I was anticipating for it to go down just based off this specifically. And if you zoom in on the 4 hour time frame, I saw this rejection candlestick on top of an area. And how you identify an area is, for me, if it's acted as support or resistance multiple times in the past. So if we look at this specific area on the top right, if we go back, you just see it acted as support or resistance very often, right? Um, Here clearly, like a very nice touch. Here it went above and it acted as support, just struggled a lot, which also a sign that it's a strong area. And then it went above it, and what so happens oftentimes whenever it breaks above it from being under it, it tends to retest it and then go up again. It acts as sort of a magnet in a way for me, what I've noticed. And then it tested again and it went up. Here it took two times, but yeah, it did went up instantly, and then it tested and went up straight a lot more. Here you see it struggling a lot around this area, and then if you go back a little bit, or forward, I should say. What is this line? I'll remove it. It's annoying. Um, Here as well, just breaking above, retesting, going up, and then retesting again, going up. Whenever it's under, it's again tested it and goes down. Tests it, goes down, tests. Well, this one is a little bit higher, but yeah, still goes down, goes down. It just, if you just take that into consideration, that it happened so many times in the past where it struggled with that specific area, you can pretty much already sort of tell that if you just use that as your, if you place a trade based on it and your stop loss accordingly, so above the area, you have a pretty big likelihood of it actually rejecting the area and going down, especially if you add what I said, like the candlestick reading to it. So if you see this massive rejection candle, the bearish one, it's same as this one, the doji, same as this one, the doji. They're just similar. This one is rejection candle, this one is rejection candle, and every time you see it, it goes down. This one went down, this one it tried to still go up and then went down. So if you were to take this trade from this one, I would never have my stop loss like this. I would always have it above the candle, right? You just, it's logical to do it. You wouldn't have got stopped out and it would have went down. The reason, like, I went into this trade, but if you see the time on it, the annoying part about it is that it went overnight. Like if you see the bottom, you see 23, you know, it went overnight and I was in a little bit of drawdown on it. So I was scared of getting stopped out with the overnight spread. So I decided to close it, which is really unfortunate. On hindsight, I should have maybe hired my stop loss, but I don't like over risking because then I go to bed and maybe I'm wrong about the trade and then I suddenly risk whatever, like I risk 1% on certain accounts, 0.5% on others. Then I would have potentially risked 1.5% or like 2% and like more, like whatever, you know. So I would have over risked. So I decided on at that moment, okay, I'll close the trade right now. It wasn't showing signs of slowing down at this point. So I was like, okay, I might be wrong about this one. It might go up, you know, like this, and then it retests, and then it goes up. So I was like, okay, it's fine. Uh, yeah, it's not worth the risk, basically. It was not worth the risk for me holding it overnight with the spread having a very likelihood of stopping me out with the original stop loss. So me having to hire the stop loss, just I decided to not do it. But yeah, the trade, as you can see, was right. The TP was at 90 pips. It's happened to hit right now 80 pips, so like a 4 plus risk reward ratio. And yeah, unlucky, but you can see sort of the the thought process behind it, right? Like another thing that you can notice here is that it's slowing down, you know? Like the low from here to here, like the low and then the high is very far apart, right? Here it's tighter, you know, very close, and then the high is very close with the rejection candle. Okay, it goes down fairly well with a high probability, you can say it. And then here again, also like it doesn't create like very strong far away highs, and then especially this one failing to create a new high, yeah, it just screams to go down basically. And then there was another trade that I missed. Basically, I went into a long because I expected a little bit of a retracement. It's counter trend, I'm aware, but I expect a little bit of a retracement to around here or here. So I entered, as you can see here, for a long. However, I did collect a payout on it, so that's nice. On this one, I trailed my stop loss, collected a nice little payout. But then I was still in 2 trades or 3 trades with it for the long. But then I noticed these 2 candles, right? Like the rejections, the 3 candles actually, they're rejecting the EMA very clearly. If you look at it, you can see it trying to close above the EMA, failing, again failing, and then testing it perfectly and then rejecting. To me, this screams for it to go down. So what I said in the Discord, don't know if I can find it quickly, but some questions. Yeah, EURUSD is looking like it wants to go lower on the 4 hour, so I put stops at break even for open positions. That's what I said at 7:46, but I was still very tired, right? Like it was early for me. So that was at 46, 7:46. So where is it? Here. And then after you saw the massive move happening, right? So if instead of tightening my stop loss, because I went my stop loss to break even around here, if I didn't do that, but just collected my small profits and then entered at the spots where I basically, you know, called it, it's 7:46, like this, like here. If I just entered like this, I would have had a nice little 5x again, with a tighter stop loss, of course, because it looks very clean. Yeah, I kind of missed out on that trade as well, which is just unfortunate. yeah, I just wanted to basically share what I've seen as today and yesterday as well. I hope there's some value in it. I think it's just really nice price action, and to be honest, I should have taken home more money on it. I collect a small payout, but I should have taken home more money on it. It's just execution lacking on my part with the baby and stuff going on. It was a little bit hectic, and um, yeah, I'm a lot of things on my plate at the moment, but I'm just excited. From June onwards, I'll be pretty much trading full time and putting my sole focus into this and in the community and in the all that sort of good stuff. So from June onwards, I'll be more focused, and I'm sure I'll take these opportunities when they present themselves, because I used to do it whenever I had less on my plate than I have at the moment, and I'm less tired than I am at the moment. So yeah, sorry for rambling on. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, very much appreciated. Join the Discord, leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.